Good day everybody, today we are back for week 3 of the PUDL and we're going up against Coach MSR and the St. Louis Archelodons. MSR went with a very bulky offensive team with a lot of fat offensive threats in the forms of Raging Bolt, Glastrier, Enamorous Therian, Cobalion, and Cresselia, and some fast threats in Cinderace and Zoroark, as well as a Landorus Therian which can play offense and defense at the same time with Intimidate and its high attack stat, along with Stab Earthquake. Glastrier also happens to be one of the best Terra captains in the format, as its great stats are only held back by its mediocre base typing, which can be changed to both give it an additional stab, as well as give it a better defensive typing with either Terra Fairy or Terra Electric in this matchup. And I can't even put that much hazard pressure on my opponent because he can just court change them back with Cinderace, making this a very difficult team to prep against. So for my first mod, we're going to be going with Life Orb Nasty Plot Darkrai. This has the potential to do a lot of work versus this team, but it does have to be wary of certain AV and specially defensive variants of Cobalion and Enamorous Therian. But once those are chipped down, I'm free to blast the team apart with Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb to hit the Enamorous after some chip, and Focus Blast to smash Cobalion after it's chipped. Especially after a Nasty Plot, this has the potential to just run away with the game, as there's nothing on the team that can outspeed me without a Choice Scarf. Next we have Max Physically Defensive Alomomola. This is here to make sure that Cinderace isn't able to play the game, and that Landorus Therian is not going to pose a serious threat unless it's boosted. Glastrier is also going to struggle to break this unless it's Terra Electric, and with Flip Timer I'm able to pivot into my offensive threats easier, spread burns with Scald, and keep my team healthy with Wish. AV Iron Hands is a great blanket check to the special attackers on MSR team, such as Raging Bolt, Cobalion, Shell Smash Blastoise, and Zoroark, as they can't do much damage to me and I can smash them hard with super effective hits, or pivot into Darkrai with Volt Switch to threaten a KO or grab a Nasty Plot. Calm Mind variants of Enamorous Therian and Cresselia are very threatening to my team, so I came up with a unique Drifloon set that can help beat them and pave the way for a Darkrai sweep. With Calm Mind, I can boost alongside them to raise my own special attack and special defense while clear smogging them to remove them of their own stat boost. Strength Trap can keep me healthy, and Shadow Ball can hit everything on the team neutrally except for Terra Dark Muck and Zoroark, which is not really something I need to worry about, as this is mostly just here to handle those Calm Mind boosting threats. And Alolan Ninetales gives me a way to just directly do a lot of damage to Enamorous Therian, as well as being able to OHKO Landorus Therian if it tries to get away with a Sword Stance set. Its high natural speed and special attack allow it to hit most of the team for super effective or neutral damage between its two stab types, and even running Side Shock in order to hit Muck super hard if it decides not to Terra. Lastly, we're going to be bringing Hisui and Quillfish off the bench as well. This is going to serve as our one-stop answer to things like Glastrier, as well as a bonus Cresselia and Enamorous switch-in. So with Intimidate, I can be able to slow down any boost that Glastrier wants to get, and Toxic most things on the team in order to limit the time they have to set up. Taunt allows me to sit on Cresselia forever because it can't really do anything after it's been taunted. Bar Barrage gives me an option to deal some damage, especially stacking nice with Toxic. And Destiny Bond is a unique option that allows me to get rid of Glastrier, Enamorous, Cobalion, or Cresselia in a pinch. So that's the team we're bringing this week, and let's get into the match. Here we are, getting into the game against Mr. MSR. What do we got? Ooh, he did bring the Muck. Ooh, I thought he might bring that. But there's a lot of threats that he didn't bring. Let me write everything down real quick. Landorus, Therian, Cress, Muck. I'm a little worried I'm under prep for the Muck, but there's no Raging Bolt actually, which means that Iron Hand's HP is less important and therefore can put more of its resources towards beating it. What else do we see? No Horse. I was so worried about Horse, dude. It's not even here. No Court. Oh, Court Chains is there. No Zoroark though. This means that's nice because no Mind Games with that. What's the lead then? I pretty much only brought this for the Horse, but I guess now it's a dedicated another Crest counter. Crap. We're running out of time. I think I still just go with the plan of leading this. Pretty safe lead, especially, yeah, since I'm not worried about keeping the health of things like Ringo. I can just swap that into Crest if that comes in. Cobalt, I can switch into Iron Hands and stuff. Maybe I should have led something that's better than Cobalt, but this is fine. It's a generally good matchup here. Stabs are pretty free clicks. Yeah, especially since the only ice resists are 8s, which is Frail, and Cobalt, which is gonna help with setting up for a Darkrai in game. You do see this on lead. This is probably just gonna U-turn, but it's not a big deal since I can just click, what's it called? Aloe. He might even be inclined to stay in, honestly. He could just stay in because if he throws off a Pyro Ball or whatever now, expecting me to Core Change, or what's it called? Throw out the Veil, and then either Core Change it back to him or just get rid of me. Iron Head, he does go for it. Crazy. 534 to 482. Only really important to see if it's banned or not. Not that I brought hazards anyway, but 52 on Iron Head. Yeah, that's probably just standard heavy duty boots. Doesn't look banded. Is this just the world's freest flip? I feel like it is. I don't even need to wish, everybody's at full HP. Pepe. Ooh. Ah. He stinks I didn't bring Garchomp now. Do I just go Iron Hands? That U-turn, I didn't count the flip turn damage, but I mean, what, did like 8%? Oh, actually, flip turn actually cuts kind of a lot. Flip turn does 10 to 13% to max Vizda. And we did see Rocky Helmet on it. Iron Hand's Earthquake is like a 2-hit KO. I mean, what's my alternative? Nothing great. It's probably the best thing to do, especially again since I don't have to worry about keeping it healthy for Raging Bolt. This guy's Rocky coming. I remember that. That's gonna come in. It's gonna be important. So I just drop the EQ because the switch is what? Any of the flying types. How much does a Wild Charge do? This looks very physically oriented. Is it physically defensive? Wild Charge is 28 to 33. I mean, Earthquake is a... It's a roll to a KO from this range anyway. I'll click one Wild Charge and see what he does. You can also Terra. This is Poison, Water, Dark, Terra. I imagine you're probably, what, Terra Dark or Darkrai maybe? Just gonna opt to not Terra yet. Just drop a Toxic. He's actually faster than us too. Yeah, that does like 30-something%. It's probably... Actually, it's probably not fully Fizzdeath then. It did like 30-40%, like high 30%. That was like a super max roll versus Fizzdeath, where it's like... It's probably mixed bulk, to be honest. Toxic could be pretty big. What's my play now? Do I do it again, or do I... I feel like the switch is Landorus either way. I could make go hard Aloe, predicting it. I could. Does regular Muck actually get knockoff? It does, so I don't want to go Quill. I'm gonna go Aloe. I don't, because he's not gonna Toxic again. He does stay in though. Maybe this was a bad play. Okay, that's fine, honestly. It's not ideal, but it's tolerable. Gonna just switch back into Iron Hands. Not sure how he wanted to play it, if he wanted to stay in or not. I'm just gonna drop an Earthquake. I think I just kind of want to get this off the field. But is that trolling? Is it more important to get damage on the Muck or to get damage on anything else? I guess if he's going Lando either way, it doesn't matter, because that's where he would go. So we're gonna drop an Earthquake. If he does knock us off, it's a little sucky, because AV is nice for the Enamorous, which we could also see switch in. It's gonna be the Cresselia. So we always go... Actually, we have a couple of switch-ins for this. Both of these basically beat it. I feel like Ringo makes more sense. I mean, what, Toxic is a pretty free click. Unless I taunt first. What's more important? It's hard to say. I guess making sure this doesn't get... Nothing funny happens to this, but... I think Balloon Boy has big potential this game. So I'm gonna go Ringo first. Okay. Thought this might happen. So we're gonna taunt for... No, we Toxic. No. What's the order of operations? Because he could have the healing move, he could set up another Calm Mind, or he could just attack. I guess I'm only worried if he sets up another Calm Mind. I'm gonna Toxic first. I feel like that's more permanent. And then I'll taunt the second turn. This still can't really do anything to me, even though I'm mostly fizzed up. I can taunt right now, and then I can even go into Drift Run if I want, Clear Smog. Now that this thing is poisoned. I'm gonna taunt first, just in case he has the Lunar Blessing, though. Or whatever, Lunar... Yeah, it's Lunar Blessing, that's one thing, though. Lunar Dance is the one where you end your own life to heal somebody else. Is he just gonna Calm Mind again? Full Blast. Alright, let's see some damage rolls. 33 to 201. 132 and with a +2 Moon Blast. Yeah, that's pretty... That's like completely uninvested. Nice. So I think we always go Drifloon now. I could stay in and just throw out a Bar Barrage, but it's not really going to do enough damage to be worth it. And Balloon Boy's not going to take any damage anyway, so that's pretty nice. This man is taunted, poisoned. I can go into this and Clear Smog it, and set up my own Calm Minds. I think I always just Clear Smog first, though. Yeah. Am I worried about this switching out? Kind of. But into what? Cobalion, Muck? I guess those are the switch-ins. If it goes to an Amherst, I'm fine, because I can just start Calm Minding on it. Got some good chip off on this, too. That is the Enamorous. How much is it gonna do? Pretty negligible damage. It's like less than 10% probably. That might be Assault Vest then. That's a pretty safe way to go about it. I think I'm in the... This is my Enamorous switching anyway, so we Calm Mind. Don't think this thing gets anything that I should be afraid of. Not really. I guess like Whirlwind, Taunt, but it's probably AV based on the damage. $376 to $273. 103 at +1. So that's uninvested. Okay. Good to know. We take our Strength Sap here. Also covers like any switching. This Lando. Nice and juicy Strength Sap here. Gonna get all of that HP back and lower this damage output. I don't think there's a need to stay in and take... Well... I guess if it is Banderous, I want to stay in. In that case, do I just Terrastalize? It's at -1. We assume Choice Band. I can live the Stone Edge. Actually, not a time. I don't really think I need my Terra this game, or my Ghost Flying this game, do I? I guess, what, Nice in the Muck, I guess. Cobalion, not really scared of. I'm just gonna Terrastalize. And do I throw up a Shadow Ball or another Calm? I'll Shadow Ball once just to see what's up. If it's uninvested, we're looking at 45 to 52%. That's pretty good. So this is his only ground type, right? That he brought? Yeah, so Volt Switch is gonna be pretty free after this. That did like 200 damage off a U-turn. So that is not Choice Band, actually. That's like max attack, though. Not Adamant, actually. It's like Jolly max attack, I think. Sad that my Yachi's kind of useless now, though, unless Crest has, like, Ice Beam. But nothing's gonna take a Shadow Ball super well. And there's nothing I can't really just Strength Sap in front of. That did absolutely zero. Goodness, that's super AV. Like, even max special defense should be doing something. That's gotta be AV. Like, a lot of bulk. I'm just gonna assume max for now, even though it's probably not exactly that. Take a Strength Sap here. much does that do? Poison could be problematic. If this is AV uninvested, I feel like I'm very not afraid of this. What can I do with that information? Especially if he's sludge bombing. Maybe Trash probably wasn't a good play there, but I was afraid of so much. I think I can... Maybe I just start Calm Minding repeatedly. How many Calm Minds is it going to take to beat this thing? Even another one is doing decent damage. Because, like, this is no recovery. I guess I do need to keep up the pressure, though, because Strength Sap isn't going to be healing a lot, so I'm just gonna... I think I Calm Mind one more time, and then Strength Sap, and then Shadow Ball. Because I'm kind of like ride or die right now. Alright. How much Strength Sap? How much is this thing's base attack at -1? I can actually calc Strength Sap now. Incredible. Assuming 0 attack, 239 times 0.67. It should be healing like 160, which is like, I think, more damage than it's doing damage-wise. Also covers switches. Yeah, so that was a good trade because we healed more than we took. Shadow Ball always does one clear smog, correct? Yes. And he's gonna get this poison eventually. I'm gonna Shadow Ball. I'm at +2. I'm doing 32 to 38. 238. If we get 2 high rolls, we could get this thing out of here. Or Spidef drop. And he gets a crit first, unfortunately. That blows. But we did get a lot of work done on this team, so that's pretty good. We got this thing whittled down a lot for Darkrai, which is huge. Any chance it's actually in Darkrai range? Actually, 36 to 43. Ooh. I feel like it's in range, but I feel like it's not guaranteed, so we're not going to do that. Can go this. Can go Volt Switch. I feel like this is pretty free. I like Ringo here. Earth Power's gonna do a million bajillion, but actually, in that case, I think we go this, because they can't attack. Or it can't, it's only attacking, I mean. Yeah, that's like, I want to say 40%. I could go into this. Nothing's gonna hurt me super bad that this can do, and I think I can just take a flip turn into Darkrai and get rid of this. Or is Scald safe to throw out? It's not Crisp, we're just gonna flip. I should be, I'm min speed, so unless he's min speed as well, he's not. Okay, D-Kiss, that does a lot, even though it's uninvested. That's, oh no, that's pretty bad. Okay. At this point, do I just go Iron Hands and try to go by outspeed? Let's look at this. Moonblast, Sludge Bomb, Draining Kiss. If it's uninvested, a Moonblast is not gonna KO anyway. Oh, I probably should have went Blizzard, actually. I should have done that. Because he can just go Lando here. But I don't have a choice anymore. I did the Wild Charge. That really stinks. But actually, the Lando's not banded, so Aloe can switch into it forever. As long as it's not Swords Dance, but it's U-turn, so hopefully it's not Swords Dance. Wild Charge doesn't have great switch-ins beyond Landorus. So we still don't know if he has enough speed invested to outspeed me or not. This is the Muck. This should do a lot. I don't think it'll kill, but it'll do a lot. Rocky Helmet and Poison and oh, we're gonna take a lot. Are we dead? No, but we're getting real close. I can always try to save this with Wish Play later on. I mean, it doesn't have a great matchup. I mean, Cobalion, actually. I would like to keep this around for that. So I think we're just gonna go Ringo here. If we sack this, we sack this. Probably just gonna knock off here. Jab, even better. Gonna toss out a Bar Barrage on a more than likely knockoff coming out. I don't think this kills, unfortunately, but I guess maybe if it's like, nah, I don't think. Maybe if it's like a super high roll. Is he really gonna go hard Cobalion right now? He does. Am I in a bad spot? Kinda, because my Iron Hands is not healthy. But I feel like Aloe is generally safe. Aloe underspeeds too. I'm gonna make the Aloe play. How much is like a Specs Cobalion doing? A lot. I would have to sack Ringo afterward. In that case, I think I'm gonna stay in and taunt. Or Destiny Bond, ooh. Because this could be Swords Dance as well. And I don't have the tools to kill this yet, so I think I'm gonna taunt for. No, we taunt first. I guess I'm more scared if he sets up than anything. Okay, sub. Nice. We made the right play. So probably sub, and then some sort of setup. And then like, what, dual stab or something. I need to wish my guy back in. Taunt is like 3 turns, I think. If I'm not stupid. I'm just gonna go hard Aloe. See what we're dealing with. Because we know it's not a boosting item. Body press. 534 to 440. That's not max defense. Okay. This is like not the scariest set in the world. I need to wish first and then flip. I need to get Iron Hands healthy. I should have one more turn of taunt after this. I'm counting right. Okay, yeah, so just flip, I guess, get some chip on the sub. Gonna regen some of this off. I didn't calc if this breaks the sub, but it doesn't really matter, so let's make the play. It does not, okay. Huge huckers. The only thing it can hit me with super effectively is Zen. Do I just... Let's see. How much does a +2 body press do? This is like no defense based on that damage, which is interesting. Can do a lot. I think I'm gonna... Earthquake's gonna break the sub anyway. Just Earthquake. Or do I Volt Switch for... No. Wait, Earthquake doesn't break the sub after Iron Defense. We have to close combat. Which means the next body press kills, unfortunately. I think I just gotta fight with this till I die. Which is probably gonna be like right here. And then come in on something with the... Focus Blast can drop this if it is not specially defensive. Is it worth trying to save this? The problem is everything else lets it bring out a sub. Which, actually, maybe that's okay. If I go Ringo right now... and taunt... Well, he'll get another body Iron Defense up. Does that matter? Because I can wish huge huckers again. Not to mention, a +2 body press to this guy might not... It's probably not even gonna kill. To Ringo, yeah. I'm gonna do that. This might be trolling. But I'm gonna try. Also lowers the attack too. We're gonna taunt again. This way he can't get a sub and a thing up. The alternative was just going Darkrai after Iron Hands died and landing Focus Blast, which is not ideal. This might... I don't know if this is gonna work out for me or not, though. We'll have to see. Okay. How much does +4 do to Iron Hands? Too much. But Iron Hands is still gonna be alive, though. I think I just sack this here. I'm gonna click Destiny Bond for see if anything funny happens, but probably just gonna more than likely, yeah. Alright, I think we just bring out Darkrai now. So I think the same thing happens regardless, except I didn't have to sack Iron Hands. I don't think Cruel Winter... Well, it's basically full HP. It is full HP. Darkrai... Dark Pulse does how much? I could Blizzard into Dark Pulse, and that's a guaranteed kill. On offensive only, though. No, we're gonna land the Focus Blast, I believe. We're gonna land the Focus Blast. We're gonna land it. We're gonna land it. He's honestly probably not even gonna stay in, dude. He's probably just gonna go eat. Well, Enam was chipped. So was Mach. He might stay in. It all comes down to focus miss. Oh no. Nah, it's fine. We land these. Yup, what did I say? And it drops. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Saves the game right there. We are back in this. If he goes Enamorous, I think it's in range to kill. I'll just have to check. If he goes Landorus, we can go probably Aloe. If he goes Muck, we can just kill it. Crap. I did not know the spread on this at all. We assume, I assume it's max HP does 67, max HP should kill. If it is specially defensive, Dark Pulse does not kill. Max roll is 59, which is like, so it's like maybe a roll. An uninvested Moonblast does 40 to 47, actually that's stupid low. We can easily live a Moonblast from this. And also just flinch with Dark Pulse. Do I Nasty Plot then? And just try to win? I'm not. I'm gonna Dark Pulse. He could also crit, or he's colder. There we go. Okay, so let's get a flinch. And if we don't, we still live the Moonblast. Nice. Beautiful. See? You wish it to happen, and it does. You land Focus Blast, and then you flinch. Excellent work. Now, I think we just Dark Pulse again. I don't, unless for some reason Sludge Bomb can kill this. The Colbur, that was with Colbur and it did like 40%. So I think that's like not specially defensive. I'm not gonna risk it, we're just gonna Dark Pulse. He's probably sacking this off anyway. Yeah. Beautiful. That's my first round pick right there. Excellent work. Whipping and nay-naying on him right now. Cinderace is vaguely threatening at this point. A-Tails has a great endgame if Ace is gone though. Oh, this is way healthier than I thought it was. I don't know why he didn't go into this then. I forgot he got all that Draining Kiss recovery. I think this lives easily, very easily. I can go to Easy Flip and try to get some recovery. I think the way I beat this is I'd have to like Sludge Bomb it, or I'd have to get a bunch of shit. Oh, actually, this can probably do a lot to it. Yeah, this to it KOs. Do I just go hard into it when I have? No, Aloe is slower, so we go Aloe. We're gonna flip into A-Tails. I think that's the play. Should see probably a D-Kiss come out here. It doesn't really matter what HP it's at, because Blizzard to it KOs. Okay, that does way too much. I think we might have to sack Iron Hands. All it can really do... We had to sack one of these two, and I feel like Aloe's gonna be... Aloe can switch into Landorus, so... Switch into Landorus like once. Is that better than... I'll go Huge Huckers right now. I don't know, maybe I live a Draining Kiss for some reason. I think I just had to sack one of these two anyway. Okay, I lived that actually, but doesn't. I think I lived poison, barely. So that's pretty good. So now I can throw off an attack. I kind of forced this out. I'm just gonna CC, because my plan is to just... It's basically in Blizzard range anyway. If he stays in, CC will pretty much put it in Blizzard range. And this like gives me some chip on Lando. Or Muck or whoever. Yeah, so he's gonna let the Muck go. Which means Aloe can come in for free. And Iron Hands get to kill. Cool. I'll take it. We always go Aloe, right? Or do we just go... If he goes Landorus and I go Aloe, I think I can still live anything it wants to do. It's not adamant. Yeah, this is like... Lando doesn't threaten me. The other guy, which one? Enamorous is the most threatening. But I can flip into Cruel Winter. And if it's Cinderace, I think I also can live with it just fine. Strongest hit is like a close combat or gunk shot, and that's only doing like 33. So do I Scald? I need to get this in Darkrai range, that's the goal. Scald looks like it's going to put in that range easily, even if it changes types. Actually, maybe not if it changes types, but... Scald can also burn if it changes types. I could take the slow flip, actually. I like that a lot, and then come back in with more HP. Or just Wish, actually. But flipping is better if he U-turns. And it gets chip on him. Okay, interesting. Probably should have wished at first then, in retrospect. But hey, that's chip. That might be Darkrai range. It's definitely not actually, but it's like very close. For offensive, it has to be like 73%. That was a burned flip turn. Actually, burned flip turn to uninvested still does like 21 to 25, so this is definitely bulky. Probably should have went A-Tails instead, so that way he's more so inclined to click Pyro Ball than U-turn, but... I mean, I guess I don't lose Blizzard turns in the snow. So that's pretty cool. This is coming down to the wire. It's the closest game we had all season so far. At least we know it's not Scarf too, that's pretty good. Pyro Ball misses, excellent. It was gonna do negligible damage anyway, but that's pretty nice that we don't take chip from that. Now, do I Scald or Wish first? What is he going to do? Probably U-turn, right? Iron Head, Will-O-Wisp, Pyro Ball. If he U-turns, is Scald or Wish bit? I guess Wish doesn't matter, because I'd flip out of Enam anyway. I'd flip out of both. I'm gonna Scald. Need a nice burn on this. Because this could be Scarf too. And if it's Scarf, then it can beat A-Tails with Stone Edge, but not if it is burned. Excellent burn. I think I'm going to flip here, just in case I U-turn or whatever comes out. And I can always just switch back in if he stays in. Trying to think about any way this can go. I think I should be able to win, pretty much guaranteed. It's Stone. This thing is more than likely Scarf. Doesn't matter who I go into. Again, it's just the snow turns. I guess he's gonna be baited to stay in either way. I'm gonna go into this. Actually, no, I should always probably be going Ninetales because I don't want Enam to be... I don't want him to go hard Enam on as I'm going Aloe. It's not the worst thing in the world because I think I can still just... I always flip in front of it into Ninetales, but it makes it a little more difficult. Stone Edge miss. A lot of hacks this game. A lot of no poisons on Sludge Bombs, a lot of misses, Dark Pulse Flinch, Land Focus Blast, critting the Drift Flim, there's a lot. I'm gonna Wish and then Scald. Just to keep my HP healthy for Cinderace and stuff. That way I'll be at full HP when the next Mon comes in. Therefore, I'm even less worried about like a big Enam hit. And this is gonna die this turn. Unless he switches out. So yeah, I should have flipped there. Get a burn on this too. No point in protecting and just racking up another burn chip, so we're just gonna flip. Problem is this thing is hurting me and it's getting a lot of healing back. Good play. Feels so much. Now it's time for the Blizzard Butt. It should pretty much always to a KO, even max for the AV. Huge. Doesn't really even matter if he gets a poison because this thing is too low to come back now. Unless he's not and I'm eating my own words. I live another round of poison. I click Blizzard here because he's probably going to go into Ace or sack the Lando, right? Yeah. So now he's gonna, yeah, he sacks Lando, then goes to Ace now. I'm gonna go back into... This is a problem. This is a problem. Because see, if he U-turns into... What's his face? Enam as I go Aloe, and then that means I'd have to take the slow flip into this and then die. So the other play would be sacking Aloe. Wish, actually, doesn't the wish go off before the poison? Oh, crap. I'm gonna go Aloe. If he makes any play other than U-turning, I'm fine, but, well, not really, but sort of. I don't want, the big thing is I can't let Enam get another Draining Kiss off on Aloe. That is the main thing. It looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do. So here's what I think I do. I think I sack Aloe, or not Aloe, I think I sack my Ninetales here and then just win with Darkrai. I think this is what I do. That Cinderace should definitely be in range, and if it's not, it's going to be in range. Either from this trying to save itself by swapping into it on the Sludge Bomb, or from getting beat down by Aloe in a 1v1. Or just dying to Darkrai. Right, let's go. This should spell the end. Drop a Sludge Bomb here. It's not Scarf Ace too, so we don't have to worry about it outspeeding us. I think I win guaranteed here. If he stays in, he's gonna die. I Dark Pulse if the Cinderace lives like we do with Aloe. And if he goes Cinderace now, then I just Dark Pulse and then Sludge Bomb. So this should be pretty tied up either way. He's gonna let this go down. Should just Dark Pulse for free, and we'll see what happens. See if we get a flinch. That's probably gonna knock us out, yeah. So Aloe should be able to finish the game from here. There's like no reason that I should lose this. Scald should put a bow on this one. Oh no. He's going for the flinch endgame. That's what he has to do. Good on him for spotting that. Fortunately, this is not Jirachi, so it shouldn't happen. If I lose to this, that's just gonna be funny, dude. I'm not even gonna be mad. That's funny. It's actually working. Scald always gets rid of this, right? Like, I don't have to wish, right? Come on. Come on, Aloe. There we go. Good way to try to come back at me, though. I like that. But that's gonna be it for this week of PUDL. We are going to pick up the 1-0 victory, closest game of the season so far. A lot of pushing and shoving there, a lot of hacks, and really just a great demonstration of the game of Pokemon. So shout out to my opponent, played super well. It was a great game, and we'll see you guys next week.